What is going on, guys? Bromo18 here. Welcome back to our Glasgow Rangers Master League PES 2019 series. And today you join us on the beginning of Season 2. I must apologise in advance. My voice is a little bit croaky today. But hopefully you'll be able to bear with it. And we can get on with this episode, which will feature a double header. We have the opening fixture of the season against Motherwell before making a trip to Turkey in our Champions League playoff qualifier against Besiktas. So it's going to be an exciting one. It's going to be an exciting one. But before we get into that, I first want to take you into some negotiations. And what I want to look here is I've had a few suggestions from people essentially, and these are really what have been the most popular suggestions. Scott McTominay is one. Now, I actually like the look. I like the sound of bringing him in. It would be a loan deal. We're not going to be able to afford him. It would be a loan deal for a year. Now, on here, he can only play either centre forward or centre midfield. Now, he'd be a centre midfielder option, but actually, I think I'd like to play him at centre half. Now, for some reason, he's not registered as a centre back on this game, but in real life, I've seen him quite a few times for Manchester United bed in to a centre back free, really. On this, it would be in a 2, but I think he could do it. He's got all of the attributes. As you can see, look how all-rounded he is. Really good indeed. The guy is about 6'4". He's an absolute monster in height. So I think he'd be really suited to this to a centre half position. So what do you guys think? Should we bring him in? I'm going to leave it down to you. I'm going to leave this down to you now, guys. Stephen Davis is another option. Now, I know he played for Rangers in the past. He's liked by Rangers fans, and he's a really good player. I'm really high on him. Now, he's 34 on this, but he's still 76. So if he comes here, he can finish his career. Now, we will perhaps have to sell someone. Maybe not. Maybe we'll make enough money throughout the season to bring him in and bring the other two loanees with a future option to buy. It's obvious that we still need something in centre midfield. So, I don't know. Well, I'm going to put it down to you guys. This is it now. You have the choice. Scott McTominay, loan him in. We'll play him at centre half along with Katic. Katic is my long-term plan. That guy is going to be here for years to come. He's going to be my captain one day. So I should probably let you guys aware of that now. I'm a big fan of Katic, both in real life on this game. So he'll be here to stay. Can we bring McTominay in for a season? Also, Stephen Davis, should we try and work a way around in order to bring him in? I'm going to leave it down to you. You have the choice. So let me know, guys, in the comment section what I should do. One more thing before we get into it. We're actually going to, if I just search here. There we go. One guy, Jordan Jones. He plays for Kilmarnock. Some of you more eagle-eyed SPL, Scottish football fans in general, or Northern Ireland fans will know about him. In real life, I'm a fan of Jordan Jones. I'm a real fan of Jordan Jones. I remember first seeing him in a Northern Ireland game. He came on against possibly Switzerland in their World Cup playoff games. And I really like to look at him, and since then I've kept an eye on him, and he looks really good. He's been good for Kilmarnock. I know clubs have been linked with him because he's a good player, and he has been suggested a lot of times on this, and I can understand why. But the problem is, if you look here, he's 69 rated. He's 25. He's 25 in the game. See, in real life, I thought he was about 21, 22, but I don't know. Perhaps I was mistaken. I didn't think he was that old. Because if he was about 21 or 22, I'd have brought him in because he'd grow from that 69 rating. But as a 25-year-old, I'm not sure it's going to happen. So it doesn't seem like the most logical thing to do. So as a result, that is why we're not going to bring him in. But meanwhile, guys, it's time to move on from that. And now, onto the Motherwell game. And I'm going to show you the lineup we have today, and as you can see, it's looking a little bit different to what it was last season, but there's still some similarities in there. Fotheringham in goal, of course, Bartley and Katic at centre half, new signing Jordan Lukaku at fullback along with captain James Tavernier, Arfield and Ajaria in centre midfield. They keep their places. Vitinho as an attacking midfielder. His natural position is a second striker, but as you can see, still 80 rated in attacking midfield. I think he'll be suited just fine. And then a front three of Lukman, Morelos and new signing Jordan Ibe. I'm expecting a lot from this front three, and hopefully we get those results. Meanwhile, on the bench, we have Youth Academy player Jan Villar, Hakimi, Goldson, Koulibaly, Ryan Jack, Ryan Kent, and Musa Lai. So, I don't know how to pronounce this, by the way. Is it Lai? Is it Lay? Is it Lai? I don't know, but we're just going to go with whatever. Glenn Middleton. Keep an eye out on him this season. Still only 19 years old. We're trying to loan him out again. As you'll know, we did get a loan offer for him in the last episode, but we rejected it because it was to Braga, and I felt like he wasn't going to get the game time. My plan with him is for him to grow and to come back and be a first team player in this side, as it is with McCrory as well, who has gone out on loan to Pleasurehorn, as you might remember. So keep an eye on him. If he doesn't, we can't find a loan for him. He'll get his chances. He'll get his chances in this team, as will these guys, Lucarelli and Nelson Leno. They're our Youth Academy players. And Wallace and Halliday just sort of circling around the club, really, as are Jamie Murphy. Eddie Nketiah as well. We could try and find a way for him to get into the subs bench, but at the moment, we're going to go with this for now. And this is the lineup for the game today. 82 team spirit. It's working okay, and I expect it to grow. So without further ado, guys, let's begin Season 2 of our Glasgow Rangers Master League Series.
Rangers stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match day feeling is well and truly back. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
Off we go then, guys. Season 2 begins, and I've got to say the objective this season has to be to finally take Celtic off the top of the tree and get that league title win that has eluded Rangers for a few years now. Ibe will cut inside here. The Motherwell defence just backs off him. It's a good strike from him, and he forces a corner. Jesus. Comes out to Ajari now, who has a bit of space to drive into. As Motherwell, he's got loads of space to drive into. Motherwell getting nowhere near him. What's going on here? Ajaria, what a goal that is. And I tell you what, we could already have a contender for goal of the season with the first goal of the season. What a goal that is. But Motherwell, midfield and defence though, there will be questions asked because I'm not sure what they were doing. Ajaria just gets the ball, just runs and runs. And no one gets anywhere near him. And it's a great finish from him after the run. He just picks the ball up. Have a look here. on the replay of the full goal. Literally just picks a ball up in his own half and just goes on a marauding run. Motherwell, literally just the closing down. It's as though every player just had no idea whose job it was to pick him up. The responsibility was shifted onto all the others, and as a result, we get our breakthrough 1-0. Lookman, oh, what a flick that is to Lukaku. And now he can run in. Looking for Vitinho at the near post. And he's got Vitinho at the near post. That is a really well-worked goal indeed. What build-up play that was. And it's Vitinho with the goal on his debut. Look at this. Lukaku gives it to Lookman. The back flick, absolutely class as Lukaku overlaps, sorry. And it's a low cross in. And Vitinho is able to just flick it at the far post. He gets away from his man. That near post run works really well for him indeed. What a flick that is. And it's 2-0 just before half time. We've really seized control of this game now. And just before the break, it's Rangers 2, Motherwell 0. Lukaku needs to get out to him. Out on the right. Oh, what a save that is. That sort of came out of nowhere.
That's great that we'll be coming up pretty soon. Into the channel. He's got options out wide.
Oh, it's that low ball and the defence can't deal with it, and a sucker punch out of nowhere. Motherwell have got back into this, and wow, I've just conceded a goal to Connor Salmon. That is a horrible, horrible feeling, and I hope I never have to experience this ever again. It's actually good build-up play in the run-up. They've done well to get it into that position, but again, the low ball, it's like a low through ball, and it just sort of cuts through the defence. And we just can't deal with it. Salmon reacts quickest. The centre-halves don't. And Motherwell, somehow, have found their way back into this game. Oh no, he's free. Where's the defenders gone? No! Ah, so frustrating. And we need to have a look back there. It was completely empty. Lukaku was the only man actually in a position to get rid of that. Look, all over the place. The midfielders don't fill in. Bartley comes out, which is fine. He comes out to stop the cross, but then one of the midfielders, either Koulibaly or Arfield, has to fill in for him. But they don't. They're sort of standing around on the edge of the box. I'm not quite sure why. And it's 2-2. Wow, I cannot believe we've given this lead away. So poor. And we're going to make some changes right there. We're going to bring Ryan Jack on. He'll come on for Scott Arfield. And we're also going to bring on Vitinho's looking tired. We'll keep him in for a little bit longer. Jordan I will come off, and Ryan Kent will replace him.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rangers opting to make a double change here. Has he picked him
Oh no, he's got the pace here on Bartley. F off. Oh dear God, where has this come from? And it's hit. Oh my God, it's him again. I can't believe this. This is humiliation, absolute humiliation. Bartley gets outpaced here. He can't react to it. For some reason, we're double covering, and then Connor Salmon is left alone as a result, and he's able to. I don't know. He hasn't got that in his locker in real life. He just has not got that. He hasn't got any finish in his locker in real life, let alone that. So it's time to make final change now. Vitinho will have to come off his side. We'll drop Morelos to there, and we'll bring Lai on and just see what he can do.
Rangers chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. He's one of their own, first team debut for a youth team graduate. Motherwell take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's neat.
Lukaku does well there. And Lookman looks across it in. And it comes out to Lai. Oh, he's turned a defender well there. Go for goal. He can indeed. What a goal. It's his first. Literally, that's his first touch in the game. And he's what a start that is. Absolutely brilliant. It is Lai. And wow, the 16-year-old youth academy graduate gets off to a flyer. What play this is. Brilliant touch and an unreal finish. We are straight back into it. Look when it is that whips the ball in originally, sees that run. It's took a deflection actually. Lai's able to get onto it. He chests it and he's able to get his back towards that defender, unleash a shot. The goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it. What an introduction for the 16-year-old from Senegal. Wow, and it is 3-3. Oh, Kent intercepts that well. Can Lai send him? He can indeed. And he'll put Ryan Kent through from the kickoff. It's 4-3. Wow, what a response that is. What a game this has been. Ryan Kent now off the bench. And Lai yet again. Straight from the kickoff. Kent does brilliantly to intercept this. Absolutely brilliantly. It's a 1-2 Lai. Sends him through. And what a finish that is. Ryan Kent. He's showing me that it is still in the balance for you know, that position on the wing. We've brought in 2 wingers, but he's putting his name out there. And I tell you what a response that has been to going 3-2 down. And Lai as well. A special mention to him. Wow, what a game this is. Tavernier comes to Lai. He's got that run of Kent, who's in a bit of space, and he's done well. And Kent will cut back to Lai. He'll go for goal. Oh, we had Lookman free there, but it was a little bit too late to react to that. And that's unlucky. It's got away, and surely that's full time. It is. Well, I mean, after the first half, I was expecting this to be about 4-0. We did score 4, but I had no idea we'd concede 3. I have to actually be I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. The defending needs some sort of work. I've been thinking in the game, I think, despite the fact that they're deep, the 2 central midfielders are still that, central midfielders. I think I need to change either one or both of them to a defensive midfielder. And perhaps then they're more likely to fill in for the centre-backs. And that's possibly what the problem was. Because that's sort of where it's been arising this time. It wasn't to do with centre-half issues, but more, you know, midfielders not filling in. As you can see here, the usual suspects get off to a win. Get off to a good start with a win. We also have negotiations here. If we have a look here. Yeah, there's Lai making his debut. An offer for James Tavernier from Swansea. I have no intention of selling him, to be honest. He is the captain, and he will be sticking around. We'll just have a look. It's 4.6 million, but yeah, I have no intention of selling him. To be honest, guys, it was going to be a double header in this video, but after the length of that game, which I'm sure there'll be a lot of cuts and edits in that, I'm not sure we can have that. So instead, we'll have a double header in the next episode. We'll have Besiktas away and then Celtic away. So that will be some episodes. So do join me for that. We're going to have a quick overview of a couple of things here. First of all, the objectives. Now, obviously, they want first. And that's what I want as well. This season, that's what we're expecting. We're going to go, we want first. We want that title. We want the trophy as well. The William Hill Cup, the FA Cup, etc. We want that double. So that has got to be the aim and nothing less. In the game plan, I'm going to have a look at these centre midfielders. I'm going to have a little experiment and see if we can, you know, fix this sort of problem that we're having with the centre midfielders. So we'll come back to that next game. And also, let me know about these two players. Should I go in for these? McTominay, Davis, etc. We're going to have to try and budget, so do bear that in mind. But let me know. Let me know. I'm interested. McTominay in particular, I think, could be a really good signing. Could be just what we need. So let me know, guys. I'm going to leave it down to you. If the consensus is that we should sign him, I'll sign him. If not, then we won't. We'll move on to someone else. But I don't know, guys. It's time to round the episode off there. So do be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more regular gaming content. If you're yet to get PES 2019 and you want to get it on PC, then be sure to check the affiliate links in the description. You can get it from cdkeys.com for up to 40% off. And on that note, until next time, I'm Brom18, and I'll see you soon.